1. Staying up too late every night as people enter their 70s and beyond. The body begins to ask for something very different than it did in younger years. Asterisk. Regularity. Asterisk. Staying up too late every night may feel harmless, especially for those who are retired and no longer bound by work schedules. However, this habit quietly disrupts the body's natural rhythm and can have serious consequences for physical, mental, and emotional health. The human body operates on an internal clock known as the circadian rhythm. This rhythm controls sleep, hormone release, digestion, and even body temperature. After age 70, this internal clock becomes more sensitive and less adaptable to sudden changes. When bedtime shifts later and later, the brain struggles to recognize when it is time to rest. As a result, sleep becomes lighter, shorter, and more easily interrupted. Many older adults who stay up late report falling asleep quickly, yet waking up repeatedly throughout the night. Others wake far earlier than intended and are unable to return to sleep. Over time, this pattern leads to chronic sleep deprivation. Even if the total hours in bed seem sufficient, the quality of sleep is often poor, leaving the body unrested. Lack of deep, restorative sleep affects the brain first. Memory becomes less sharp, concentration weakens, and decision-making slows down. Simple tasks may take longer than usual, and moments of confusion can become more frequent. For seniors, this cognitive fatigue can increase the risk of mistakes, forgetfulness, and even accidents during daily activities. The physical effects are just as concerning. Staying up too late disrupts the body's ability to regulate blood pressure, blood sugar, and inflammation. Over time, poor sleep can contribute to heart problems, weakened immunity, and slower healing. Muscles do not recover properly overnight, leading to stiffness and reduced balance the following day. One of the most serious risks linked to late bedtimes after age 70 is an increased likelihood of falls. Fatigue reduces coordination and reaction time, especially during nighttime trips to the bathroom or early morning movements. Falls are a leading cause of injury among older adults, and insufficient sleep significantly raises that risk. Emotionally, staying up late can quietly erode mood and emotional stability. Poor sleep is closely linked to anxiety, irritability, and feelings of sadness. Older adults may feel unusually low, unmotivated, or overwhelmed without realizing that inconsistent sleep habits are a major contributing factor. Over time, this can reduce overall quality of life and social engagement. Another overlooked consequence is how late nights affect daytime energy. Seniors who stay up late often rely on daytime naps to cope with exhaustion. While short naps can be beneficial, long or frequent naps further disrupt nighttime sleep, creating a cycle that becomes difficult to break. The body never fully resets, and true rest becomes harder to achieve. Establishing a consistent bedtime is one of the most powerful tools for healthy aging. Going to bed at the same time every night helps train the brain to release sleep hormones naturally. The body begins to relax earlier, sleep deepens, and waking up becomes easier and more refreshing. Over time, energy levels improve, thinking becomes clearer, and the risk of sleep-related health problems decreases. Staying up late may seem like a small personal choice, but after age 70, it carries much greater impact. Respecting the body's need for rhythm and rest is not a limitation, it is a form of self. By choosing an earlier, consistent bedtime, older adults give their bodies the chance to restore, protect, and support a healthier, safer, and more peaceful life. 2. Drinking too much fluid before bed. Staying hydrated is essential at every stage of life, but after age 70, how we drink, fluids becomes just as important as how much we drink. Many older adults develop the habit of drinking water, tea, or other beverages shortly before going to bed, believing it supports health or prevents dehydration overnight. While the intention is good, this bedtime habit can quietly disrupt sleep and increase serious health risks. As the body ages, the bladder becomes less elastic and less able to hold large amounts of fluid for long periods. At the same time, the kidneys may produce urine more frequently during the night. When too much fluid is consumed close to bedtime, the body is forced to wake repeatedly to relieve itself. This condition, known as nocturia, is extremely common among seniors and is one of the leading causes of sleep fragmentation after age 70. Interrupted sleep prevents the body from entering deep and restorative sleep stages. Even brief awakenings can disrupt the sleep cycle, reducing the amount of time spent in slow wave and REM sleep. Over time, this leads to chronic fatigue, daytime sleepiness, and reduced mental clarity. Many older adults feel tired despite spending many hours in bed, unaware that frequent nighttime bathroom trips are the root cause. The dangers go beyond poor sleep quality. Each nighttime trip to the bathroom increases the risk of falls. After age 70, balance, vision, and reaction time naturally decline. Waking up suddenly in the dark, especially when feeling groggy or disoriented, can be dangerous. Slippery floors, low lighting, or obstacles in the bedroom can turn a simple walk into a serious accident. Falls are one of the most common causes of hospitalization and long-term disability in older adults. Drinking fluids before bed can also worsen certain medical conditions. Beverages containing caffeine, such as tea, coffee, or some sodas, stimulate the nervous system and increase urine production. Even decaffeinated drinks can irritate the bladder in sensitive individuals. Alcohol, often used to relax before sleep, acts as a diuretic and further increases nighttime urination, while also disturbing sleep cycles. Another overlooked effect is dehydration during the day. Seniors who drink large amounts at night may unconsciously reduce fluid intake earlier in the day to avoid nighttime bathroom visits. This pattern can lead to daytime dehydration, which increases the risk of dizziness, constipation, urinary tract infections, and confusion. Proper hydration should support the body, not interfere with rest. Sleep disruption caused by excessive nighttime fluid intake can also affect heart health. Poor sleep has been linked to higher blood pressure, increased inflammation, and irregular heart rhythms. Over time, this can place additional strain on the cardiovascular system, particularly in older adults who may already have underlying conditions. A healthier approach is to shift hydration earlier in the day. Drinking most fluids in the morning and afternoon allows the body to process them while awake and active. Reducing fluid intake 1 to 2 hours before bedtime can significantly decrease nighttime awakenings without increasing the risk of dehydration. Small sips, rather than full glasses, are usually sufficient in the evening. Creating a safe nighttime environment is also important. For those who must get up at night, ensuring clear pathways, soft night lighting, and supportive footwear can reduce risk. However, prevention begins with minimizing unnecessary awakenings whenever possible. Drinking too much fluid before bed may seem like a harmless habit, but after age 7, it can quietly undermine sleep, safety, and overall well-being. By adjusting hydration timing and listening to the body's changing needs, older adults can enjoy deeper sleep, clearer mornings, and a safer, healthier life. 3. Using screens in bed in today's digital world. Screens have become a constant presence even late at night. Many older adults fall asleep with the television on, scroll through their phones, or use tablets in bed to pass the time. While this habit may feel relaxing or comforting, using screens in bed after age 70 can significantly interfere with sleep quality and overall health in ways that are often underestimated. One of the biggest problems with screens is blue light. Televisions, smartphones, tablets, and even e-readers emit blue light that directly affects the brain's ability to produce melatonin, the hormone responsible for signaling that it is time to sleep. As people age, melatonin production naturally declines. This means that after age 70, the brain becomes even more sensitive to light exposure at night. What once seemed harmless can now delay sleep by hours. When melatonin is suppressed, the body remains in a semi-alert state. Even if the eyes feel tired, the brain stays active, making it harder to fall asleep and harder to stay asleep. Many seniors who use screens in bed report lying awake for long periods or experiencing restless, shallow sleep. Over time, this leads to chronic sleep deprivation without the person fully realizing the cause. Beyond light exposure, screen content itself keeps the mind engaged. News programs, movies, social media, or even casual videos stimulate emotions, thoughts, and stress responses. The brain continues processing information when it should be slowing down. For older adults, this mental overstimulation can trigger anxiety, racing thoughts, or emotional distress just before bedtime, making relaxation nearly impossible. Television use in bed also creates a strong psychological association between the bed and wakefulness. The bed should signal rest and safety to the brain. When it becomes a place for watching shows or scrolling through content, the brain no longer connects it exclusively with sleep. This confusion weakens sleep cues and contributes to insomnia, especially in seniors. Another often ignored issue is noise. Falling asleep with the television on exposes the brain to sudden changes in sound, voices, and volume throughout the night. Even if the sleeper does not fully wake up, the brain reacts to these noises, pulling the body out of deeper sleep stages. Over time, this prevents proper physical and mental recovery. Using screens in bed can also affect eye health and posture. Older eyes are more prone to dryness, strain, and discomfort. Staring at screens and dim lighting increases eye fatigue and headaches. In addition, holding phones or tablets in awkward positions can strain the neck, shoulders, and wrists, contributing to pain that further disrupts sleep. Sleep disruption caused by screen use has broader consequences for seniors. Poor sleep is linked to memory decline, slower reaction time, weakened immunity, and mood changes. Older adults may feel unusually irritable, depressed, or forgetful without recognizing that nighttime screen habits are a major factor. There is also an increased risk of nighttime accidents. Seniors who fall asleep while holding a device or with the television on may wake up disoriented. Reaching for a phone or getting out of bed while still mentally alert from screen exposure increases the risk of imbalance and falls. Creating a screen-free bedtime routine can dramatically improve sleep quality after age 70. Turning off screens at least 1 hour before bed allows melatonin levels to rise naturally. Replacing screen time with calming activities such as reading printed books, listening to soft music, gentle stretching, or quiet reflection helps the brain transition into rest mode. Using screens in bed may feel comforting, especially for those who live alone, but after age 70, it often does more harm than good. Protecting the final hour before sleep from digital stimulation is not about restriction, it is about honoring the body's changing needs. By reducing screen use at night, older adults can enjoy deeper sleep, clearer mornings, and a stronger sense of well-being. 4. Going to bed immediately after eating. As people grow older, the relationship between food, digestion, and sleep changes significantly. After age 70, going to bed immediately after eating, especially after a heavy or late meal, can quietly disrupt the body's natural processes and lead to discomfort, poor sleep, and long-term health issues. While this habit may seem harmless or convenient, its effects can be far more serious for older adults. Digestion is an active process that requires energy, blood flow, and time. When a person lies down shortly after eating, the body is forced to manage digestion while also attempting to rest. After age 70, the digestive system becomes slower and less efficient. Stomach emptying takes longer, and the muscles that prevent stomach acid from flowing upward weaken. This combination increases the likelihood of acid reflux, heartburn, and chest discomfort during the night. Acid reflux is one of the most common sleep-disrupting conditions among seniors. When stomach acid moves upward while lying flat, it can cause burning sensations, coughing, throat irritation, and even breathing difficulties. These symptoms often wake individuals multiple times during the night, preventing deep and restorative sleep. Over time, chronic reflux can damage the esophagus and worsen respiratory conditions such as asthma or chronic cough. Going to bed too soon after eating also interferes with breathing. A full stomach puts pressure on the diaphragm, making it harder for the lungs to expand fully. For older adults, especially those with existing heart or lung conditions, this pressure can cause shortness of breath and discomfort when lying down. Sleep may become shallow, and the body may repeatedly wake itself to adjust breathing. Another major concern is blood sugar regulation. Late-night meals, particularly those high in carbohydrates or sugar, can cause spikes and drops in blood glucose levels during sleep. After age 70, the body becomes less efficient at managing these fluctuations. This can lead to nighttime sweating, restlessness, vivid dreams, or sudden awakenings. For seniors with diabetes or prediabetes, this habit can significantly complicate blood sugar control. Weight management is also affected by eating right before bed. The body's metabolism naturally slows down at night. Calories consumed late are more likely to be stored as fat rather than used for energy. Over time, this pattern contributes to weight gain, increased inflammation, and higher risk of cardiovascular disease conditions that already require careful management in older age. Beyond physical effects, late eating can confuse the body's internal clock. The circadian rhythm relies on consistent signals, including meal timing. Eating immediately before sleep sends a mixed message to the brain, telling it to stay alert while it should be winding down. This confusion can delay sleep onset and reduce sleep quality, making mornings feel sluggish and unrefreshed. For many seniors, this habit is linked to fatigue earlier in the evening. Feeling tired after dinner may lead to lying down too soon, even if bedtime has not yet arrived. While resting is natural, fully lying down increases the risks mentioned above. Sitting upright or taking a gentle walk after meals allows digestion to begin properly and reduces nighttime discomfort. A healthier approach is to finish dinner at least 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. Meals in the evening should be lighter and easier to digest, focusing on lean proteins, vegetables, and whole foods. Heavy, spicy, or fatty foods are best avoided late at night. If hunger occurs closer to bedtime, a small, light snack can be a better option than a full meal. Going to bed immediately after eating may feel like a small habit, but after age 70, it can quietly undermine sleep, digestion, and overall health. Allowing the body time to digest before rest is a simple yet powerful way to improve sleep quality, reduce discomfort, and support a healthier, more peaceful night's rest. 5. Ignoring small sleep problems. Many people believe that poor sleep is simply a normal part of aging. After age 70, frequent waking, light sleep, or difficulty falling asleep are often accepted without question. While sleep patterns do change with age, ignoring small sleep problems can quietly allow serious health issues to develop. What seems minor at first may be the body's way of asking for attention. Small sleep problems often appear gradually. A person may wake up several times a night, feel unrefreshed in the morning, or struggle to fall asleep even when tired. Others may notice snoring, restless legs, or early morning awakenings that leave them unable to return to sleep. Because these issues don't always cause immediate distress, many seniors choose to tolerate them rather than seek solutions. However, sleep is not a luxury, it is a vital process that allows the brain and body to repair themselves. After age 70, the body becomes less resilient to sleep deprivation. Even mild, ongoing sleep disruption can accumulate and lead to noticeable declines in health, energy, and mental clarity. One of the earliest effects of untreated sleep problems is cognitive decline. Poor sleep affects memory formation, attention, and problem solving. Seniors may experience increased forgetfulness, slower thinking, or difficulty focusing. Over time, chronic sleep issues have been linked to a higher risk of dementia and other neurodegenerative conditions. Addressing sleep problems early can help protect brain health. Emotional well-being is also closely tied to sleep quality. Inadequate or fragmented sleep can increase feelings of anxiety, irritability, and sadness. Older adults may feel emotionally overwhelmed or lose interest in activities they once enjoyed. These mood changes are often mistaken for normal aging or depression, when sleep disruption may be a major underlying cause. Ignoring sleep problems can also strain the heart and immune system. Poor sleep is associated with high blood pressure, irregular heart rhythms, increased inflammation, and weakened immunity. After age 70, these effects become more pronounced, increasing vulnerability to illness and slowing recovery from infections or injuries. Certain sleep problems can signal underlying medical conditions. Loud snoring and breathing pauses may indicate sleep apnea, a serious disorder that reduces oxygen levels during sleep. Restless leg syndrome, frequent nighttime urination, or chronic insomnia may be linked to neurological, metabolic, or cardiovascular issues. Ignoring these signs delays diagnoses and treatment, allowing conditions to worsen silently. Daytime consequences are another warning sign. Seniors who sleep poorly often experience excessive daytime sleepiness, reduced balance, and slower reaction times. This increases the risk of falls, accidents, and mistakes in daily activities. Even a single fall can have life-altering consequences in older age, making quality sleep a critical safety factor. Many older adults attempt to cope with sleep problems by napping frequently or using sleep medications without guidance. While short naps can be helpful, excessive daytime sleeping further disrupts nighttime rest. Long-term or improper use of sleep aids can cause confusion, dependency, and increased fall risk. These coping strategies often mask the problem instead of solving it. The most important step is recognizing that sleep problems are not something to be endured in silence. Keeping a regular sleep schedule, creating a calm bedtime routine, and discussing sleep changes with a healthcare provider can lead to meaningful improvements. Simple adjustments or proper treatment can restore better sleep and improve overall quality of life. Ignoring small sleep problems after age 70 may feel easier in the short term, but it carries hidden costs. Listening to the body, addressing changes early, and prioritizing rest is a powerful act of self. Healthy sleep supports clearer thinking, stronger health, and a safer, more fulfilling life at any age.